I am in our factory workshop now. Maybe you are busy now, so I take this video to show you. When you have time, you can watch it. First, I will go through our workshop to see the basic process. The total area of the factory is 66,000 square meters, and this workshop is for basic processing, about 10,000 square meters. Here is our slogan, the world-class pioneer of premium gypsum and cement production line. Because now is the time for work closing, so you can find there is no worker now. Here, this is bending strings to do the air duct like this, do the bending. And here the machine to process the rollers. And here also machine to do the basic process. Here is the laser cutting area. This machine to cut the plate, the steel plate, and that one to produce the tube material like this. This is the first step to ensuring the quality, because the laser cutting controls the accuracy of the machine. Before the materials come to the laser cutting, our QC team will check the quality of the material. Only when all meet our requirements, we will move the material to here for processing. Here is for the single machine manufacturing area. Here for the bolt machine. For the bolt machine, this is the bolt machine sealing here. And here is the saw blade processing, saw cutting. Now we come to area for the roller welding. For the roller welding, we are doing not by workers. We process it by the machinery automatically. Compared to manually by the machine, it can be more stable and standard, also high efficiency. Now we go to the area for the welding. Here we put air removal, the dust removal. Now we come to the welding area. So you can see the welding is very smooth. After welding and cleaning the machine, it will be moved to that workshop to do the powder coating. Here is the finished powder coating. Compared to the traditional painting, the powder coating advantages such as the corrosion resistance better, the scratch resistance better, also the impact resistance better, and also it is more eco-friendly. The emission of VOC near zero. So we replace the traditional painting with the powder coating. Also the appearance of the machinery is better. So with the powder coating, the machinery service life is better. The appearance is better. Here, in this room, do the powder coating. In this small room, with a high temperature, do the curing. So, this is our office building, staff dormitory. This is the powder coating workshop. And here, in other side, is the workshop for the basic processing. Now, let's come to the workshop for the finished product. The QC, the testing, installation, and the display, the loading will be finished in this workshop. So here I can take you to see the machine one by one. This the air duct, and here the cooler, and inside is gypsum powder calcination, and here also the gypsum powder calcination. This is the high temperature resistant material. The pipe is steel. Different area use different material. This is a high temperature area. We use stainless steel. This part and this part, we are using the boiler steel. This is the part of the gypsum powder calcination machine. Here also is the high temperature resistant material, the clay. And this one is one very important part of gypsum board production line, because in most of the market, the lightweight but strong gypsum board is popular, more and more popular. So if you want to produce the lightweight but strong gypsum board, one important factor is the gypsum powder quality need to be good, and another is the foaming agent, and the foaming technology. This is for the foaming agent. This the pump. You see the brand next. This for the water. This for the water pump. This for the foaming agent pump. And here is foaming pump. 1, 2, 3, 3 grade foaming. This is we do different with other suppliers. And this also is the gypsum powder calcination, the hot air. This is the hot oil. This is the hot oil boiling furnace, and this is the cooler. They match together to use. This makes the gypsum powder temperature decrease to less than 80 degrees fastly. And here, a couple of the machinery is for the compressor. Air compressor. This is the main machine. This is the cold machine. This is the air tank. This is for 30 million square meters gypsum board production line, so it's big. This is the fence for gypsum powder production line. This also is a big air duct, air removal machine. This one is the heat exchanger for gypsum board production line in the dryer. For the dryer, we design the heat recycle system in the dryer, so can help our clients save the energy consumption. This is the elevators. Here, the crusher to make the gypsum stone big size to small particle size. And this is the mill for the gypsum powder grinding. Make the gypsum stone from small size to powder. Here are different fans. And the yellow one is a very big belt in the gypsum board production line. The vertical mill, we don't produce it by ourselves. We cooperate with this brand. Our control system use the SCADA control system. This is a boiler, crusher, dust removal. This is air duct, hot air duct on the top of the gypsum board production line, the dryer, on the top of the dryer. And the rollers packed ready to ship. Here is a double shaft mixer. Why you need a double shaft mixer? Because when you produce the gypsum board, you will need some additive materials. Some additive materials is powder. So you can add the powder gypsum additive materials in the silos. And here is the accuracy screw for metering. After metering, the additive materials will come into the double shift mixer, and different materials 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 5 to 6 different materials will mix in the mixer, and then together with the gypsum powder to the gypsum board main mixer, so the material here can be more evenly. Here is the rollers. Except for the rollers in the dryer, all other rollers we are using is stainless steel, the material. This is different motors for the gypsum board production line. This is the SEW, customized by this client. If client not have a requirement, generally we will use Wannan. Wannan motor is the best brand in China. This is a belt skew. Here is a tanks for gypsum board production line liquid material. The tank we are doing also is different with others. Here is this device. So it is very easy for your workers to know how many materials in the tank. This is a forming machine for the gypsum board production line. Here can control the thickness of the board. When your workers adjust the thickness of the board, we can operate this button. The language, we will do English or other language according to client's requirement. When they adjust the thickness data will show here. So adjust the thickness manually, but the thickness display is here, automatic. And here can do different edge of the board. This is the cutting. After the gypsum board setting on the belt conveyor, will cut into different size according to order, and then it will go to the dryer. This is the mixer of the gypsum board production line. This is one of the most critical parts in the line. This is for water, and the smaller one for the foaming. The foaming agent with our mixer, you can choose to add by two types. One is add the mixer, one is add the foam in the mixer inside, and another you can add the foam here, outside. And here is for the powder. You can find here is a smaller motor. So when the powder come here, will be mix the powder. There will be no block. And this one is the scraper. Oh, sorry, is the scoring machine. Is the scoring machine. This machine for the cutting, for the CNC accuracy cutting, and you can find here. We design it adjustable, so this machine can suitable to produce different size of gypsum board. And here is the sealing machine. The board edge will be sealed with tape by this machine automatically. Here is the doors, the door for the dryer, and different elevators. Here, this part is the hot air duct for the gypsum board production line. Here, our workers is checking all the detailed small spares here, and then it will be packed into the wood box. So when our machines arrive to your factory, we can get all the small parts very fastly, which can help make the installation work faster. And this material is used for build the raw material feeding and metering platform. You can find the thickness of the material even is equal to our workshop material. Oh, here is the air duct, hot air duct. All this hot air duct you can find is hard to produce in your factory. It's complex, so we will finish all the processing in our factory, and other standard and easy to process that air duct. We will take the material, and your worker can process it in your factory to receive the cost of shipping. You can find this. It will occupy a lot of space. So if necessary, we will finish the processing in our workshop. If it can be processed on site, we suggest to process in your factory by your workers. Okay, this is an online visit of our factory. Hope this video can help you. Hope it is valuable for you to know more about our factory.